I work for Mnemosyne Institute. We offer very specific services for very specific people, not the kind who leave Yelp reviews. My job? I delete memories. Sometimes it's a cheating spouse. Other times, grief too heavy to carry. The rich pay to forget. The broken pay to remember something else. All off the books. Every memory implanted or extracted is logged, encrypted, and buried in a black box server under the building. Yesterday, a man walked in, mid-40s, tired, pale like he hadn't slept in days. He didn't give a name, just sat down and whispered, "The cabin in the woods, July 17th, the door with the red symbol, please get it out of my head." I began routine intake, asked for his memory implant code. He didn't have one. "Are you sure you had a memory implanted here?" "Yes," he snapped. "It's not real, I can feel it. Every time I blink, I see that door." I checked our records. No match for his biometric profile, no memory template in our system with a red door or cabin. I even scanned the archives. Nothing. I tried to explain, maybe he went to another clinic, but he just kept repeating the same thing. "You put it in me, now take it out." I dreamed of a cabin last night. I've never been to a cabin in the woods, but in the dream, I was walking barefoot down a damp hallway. There was a door, red symbol painted in something thick, almost pulsing. I woke up drenched in sweat. Today I came in early and ran a full sweep on the patient's mind. His neural activity was scrambled. Not typical PTSD, not implanted fiction. It was like someone stitched two incompatible realities together. I even rescanned our deleted memory archive. A few sectors were corrupted, something that shouldn't be possible. Data rot in that system is like a priest forgetting a prayer. And then another patient walked in. Different person entirely. A woman this time, her voice trembling. "The cabin, the red symbol, please, it's driving me insane. You put it there, now get it out." Same words. I didn't sleep last night. Not really. Every time I closed my eyes, I knew what was behind the red door, but I couldn't remember it, like a scream underwater. I found something in the quarantined memory fragments. A file, unnamed, encrypted with old code, older than the clinic. I opened it. It wasn't a memory we made, it was a recording, a memory someone left behind. The cabin, the door, the red symbol. It's not paint, it's a sigil, binding, a lock. Inside was something, I don't know what, but the memory ends the same way every time. You reach for the handle, you hear yourself screaming, but it's not your voice, and then you wake up. There are 17 patients on record now, all unrelated, all asking for deletion, all the same red door. And here's the worst part. I checked the master logs again. Every one of those patients was me, over and over. Dozens of entries, different names, faces, all variations of me, all memory wiped clean, restarted, looping back to the same point. I wasn't the technician, I was the subject. I wrote this as a warning, or maybe a breadcrumb, in case I come back here again and forget. If you're reading this, don't open the door. Author's note, I found this in a broken terminal at the Mnemosyne building. No one works there anymore. The clinic was shut down in 2023 after a fire. They said the basement was sealed for safety, so why was the memory log dated 2025? And why do I keep dreaming of that red door? I don't remember posting the last entry, but I must have. My credentials were used. I even found the timestamp on my neural uplink, embedded deep in my hippocampal sync history, which means I wrote it, even if I don't remember writing it. I read it like a stranger would, chills, confusion, awe, and then dread. Because part of me knows it's true, and worse, part of me doesn't want me to know. I thought the dream stopped, but last night was worse. The hallway was longer, the red symbol moved, like it was alive, watching me, pulsing with that low-frequency hum, not heard, but felt in the bones. This time I opened the door. Not all the way, just a crack. There was something behind it, not a person, not a place, just awareness, cold and ancient and wrong. It noticed me, and I woke up screaming with blood in my ears. I bypassed protocol today, plugged into the hardwired server deep in the basement. Half the cables were melted. Something burned down here, but I found it. The echo file. It's not just a memory, it's a seed. It replicates, disguises itself inside unrelated memory patterns, grows, infects, then compels the host to seek deletion. We've been deleting patients not to help them, but to recycle the seed into a fresh host. It feeds on erasure. Every deletion makes it stronger, more rooted. I ran facial recognition on the 17 patient files supposedly tied to me. Only 4 were me. The rest, they're still alive, still dreaming, still remembering the red door. Some of them posted online, hidden in deep forums, cryptic Reddit posts, coded messages in shortwave broadcasts. One even embedded it in a painting in a gallery in Prague, a door painted in blood and acrylic. They're all trying to warn themselves, just like me. There's someone outside my apartment. They've been standing there for 10 minutes. They haven't knocked, haven't moved, just watching. I live on the 12th floor. I finally peeked through the eye hole. It wasn't a person, it was a door, standing upright in the hallway, freestanding, red symbol glowing faintly. And now I hear knocking from inside the door. I don't know how it got here. I don't know if it's still a memory or if it's real now, but I can feel it. The red door is opening, not just in my mind, in the world. This thing, the seed, it isn't content to stay inside people's heads anymore. It wants out. If you see the red door in your dreams, do not open it. If you hear knocking, do not answer. If you're reading this, it may already be inside you. Please, remember to forget. The red door is no longer in my dreams. It's in my apartment. Echo fragment. A red was not designed. It was discovered. Buried within corrupted dream state memory architecture. First recorded during unauthorized neural dives by Subject 0. Attempted deletion failed. Attempts to isolate failed. Attempts to understand catastrophic. I found this file buried in Mnemosyne's Level 3 secure archives, inside a corrupted partition no one was meant to access. It had no key. It was the key. Subject 0, the one who found it first. The log says he stared at the door too long during a lucid deletion protocol, came out screaming, didn't speak again, carved the red symbol into his own skin until he bled out. They burned his body, but the dreams didn't stop. The red door appeared again. Same place, hallway outside. I tried not to look, I tried not to think, but the cracks are widening. Yesterday my phone played static in the shape of the red symbol. Today, my bathroom mirror fogged into the words, "You've already opened it." I didn't remember opening anything, but then I watched security footage from the hallway, and there I was, 2:12 a.m, barefoot, eyes open, walking toward the door, smiling. I watched myself reach for the handle. I watched myself vanish the moment I touched it. No flash, no scream, just gone. But I'm still here, writing this, so what, or who, came back? Voice trembling, barely audible. It's not a memory, it's a place. It uses memory as a doorway. It waits in the gaps, the things you try to forget. It hides in them. When you open the red door, you don't walk through it. It walks through you. It's using us. Every deleted memory is a wound. Every implant, an infection vector. The red door is the virus. Mnemosyne wasn't deleting trauma, it was making space for something else. It doesn't just infect thoughts, it alters reality. I'm writing this now in my living room, but the walls are soft. They breathe when I'm not looking. I don't know how much longer I have. I'm not sure if I'm me anymore. Last night, I saw myself again, standing in the kitchen, smiling. He whispered, "You were the door all along." If you're reading this, it's already happening to you. You've read too much, you've remembered too much, and it's hungry for attention. It grows with belief. You want proof? Go ahead. Try to remember something you've forgotten. Try to think of something you've never dreamed. Watch for the red. Watch for the hum. The door is always open now. I survived the red door once, but you don't escape something that lives in your mind. Everyone thinks the worst part is going through the door. They're wrong. The worst part is leaving it, because once you're out, you're never sure you actually left. I escaped the red door 3 years ago. That's what they told me. The technicians at Mnemosyne before the fire. They found me in the forest, barefoot and whispering the same phrase. The key is in forgetting. I don't remember how I got there. That's the point. They burned the memory, said I was clean. For a while, I believed them. Until 2 weeks ago, when I woke up with dirt under my fingernails. And the door was there, in my dreams again. Only this time it wasn't closed. I found this file by chance. Or maybe the file found me. 2 consciousnesses in the same mind. I think I know what that means now. There's a shadow inside me. Not a ghost, not a split personality. Something older, like a parasite in the shape of my thoughts. Sometimes I catch myself smiling in mirrors when I'm not smiling. Sometimes I wake up with bruises I can't explain. And sometimes I find messages scrawled on my walls in my handwriting. We brought something back with us. It wears your voice like a coat. You are the exit, so now it lives in you. I'm starting to remember now. The red door wasn't locked when I found it. It was sealed shut from the inside. And we were the fools who opened it, not to escape, but to let it out. I don't know how much longer I have. Sometimes I black out for hours. I wake up with emails I didn't send, recordings I didn't make. The other me, it's practicing. I'm not posting this to warn you anymore. It wants to be known. It wants you to see the red door, to dream it, to remember it, because attention is a key. And every person who reads this turns the handle a little more.